The gentle hills and meandering rivers of western Pennsylvania, once great mountains now weathered by time and blanketed in great forest cathedrals, are a landscape I've grown accustomed to and grown to love. With little experience of the American West, and none at all with the state of California, April of this year provided me with an opportunity to go and see a place I've heard so much about my whole life, but have only seen in movies, magazines, and in the news. Our travels began in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A direct flight into San Francisco, taking only 4.5 hours to cross over the Great Plains of the Midwest as they transitioned into the awe-inspiring, snow-capped mountains of the Rockies, and finally landing in the Bay Area.
United Airlines and your Chicago-based flight crew would like to be the first to welcome you to the San Francisco International Airport. Local time here is 10:05 a.m.
Immediately upon entering the city, I was amazed by the steep hills, colorful Victorian houses, and picturesque views. After settling into our Airbnb in Potrero Hill, we headed down to Chinatown for some dinner and exploring. The Golden Gate Bridge is something I've wanted to see for as long as I can remember, and it was just as amazing as I'd imagined. The following morning began with a rundown to the historic Ferry Building, which included sunrise views of the Bay Bridge and Oracle Park. This would kick off a packed day in the city, starting with San Francisco City Hall. structure whose dome is 42 feet taller than that of the U.S. Capitol building, and is built of 7,900 tons of Pittsburgh steel. I've never even heard of this building, and it wasn't even on my list. But if you find yourself in the city, definitely go and see it for yourself. Our day would also include a stop at the Painted Ladies, a drive down through the winding hairpin turns of Lombard Street, the Palace of Fine Arts, and the Japanese tea gardens of Golden Gate Park. And we would finally finish off the day with a trip to Alcatraz Island. This would be our final full day in the city before moving on to Yosemite, then Monterey, and finally back here to San Francisco to catch the flight home.
We hope that you enjoy your cruise, and thank you for sailing with Alcatraz Cruise.